All right, welcome everybody to another pay-per-view roundtable spectacular here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. I am Romeo Anthony Colon. We are going to talk NXT Takeover 31. Let me introduce everybody we got here. I'll start with Le Champion of baby making, Mr. Ness XT himself. Ness, how are you, my friend?
I'm great, man. We just watched a banger of a takeover as always, and I couldn't have a better All Star cast here to review it with, as always.
We've also got my Wednesday night warrior compadre, my brother, with his co-host, Mr. Chris G.
Mary Jane, as usual.
And the true heel, residential alcoholic, well, one of a few, but the original, the OG, top guy, JJ. What's up, brother?
My man, yes, good to be back on here, man. Ness, calm down with the accolades of the show, man. Don't blow your load in the first like 30 seconds, man.
Uh, yeah, you know.
Coming out with a fresh bottle for tonight's roundtable. Fresh things.
Ooh,
This is gonna be the
yes.
perfect thing to put me to sleep tonight, baby.
That makes two of us, pal.
Oh, that's a fucking fact.
Yes, I wanted to go around and get one word or a few words to describe this pay-per-view. I think Neff's already blew his load with
Yeah.
banger. Banger is your word, probably. I'm going to
Uh,
go, for me, one word, gritty. Chris, do you have a word or a few words you want to describe this pay-per-view with before we get into it?
I am gonna go with satisfying because just it satisfied me as a viewer. It made me happy to watch this show. I was so satisfied.
I'm gonna keep it with the one words. I'm gonna say refreshing. You don't see too often from WWE posted pay-per-views. This was refreshing to watch.
Before we break it down and go through everything on the card, quick reminder, please like this video. Share this video with all your wrestling friends. Leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about this pay-per-view, NXT Takeover 31. And if you're new here, subscribe. We cover all kinds of wrestling. We've got great shows throughout the week. You won't regret it.
Push the goddamn button. That's all we ask.
The intro of this show, they were showing the Capital Wrestling Corporation, which Vince McMahon Sr. ran and turned into the WWF, which turned into the WWF, which turned into WWE. They've remodeled the Performance Center to become the Capital Wrestling Center, CWC. They got chain links over the plexiglass. They got video boards of fans like the Thunderdome, piped in crowd noise. They got a drop down mic for the ring announcer. They got fans up front, friends and family, wrestlers. They got the announce table by ringside. They even had a couple of announcer stand-ins. I thought I thought overall the what do you want? I gotta remember this Capital Wrestling Center. I thought it had a dark and gritty feel. What did you guys think of the setting that the new performance center is? I'll start with you, Ness.
yeah, it definitely was gritty. I didn't really get the chains over the plexiglass, but I really didn't need to like understand it per se, but I mean, I like the way it looked. Uh, yeah, it was nice.
The chain links over the plexiglass kind of was like a I don't know. Visually, it's cool. It's cool to see. I like it, and I like the fact that they're using the Thunderdome concept as well.
Yeah, man. Same thing. I think people overthinking this is effort. This is a tremendous effort. I think for NXT to show some effort into what they want to make a premiere show. Like they want to do something with this, and it looked phenomenal.
So Takeover 31 starts with the North American Championship match: Johnny Gargano versus Damien Priest, the champ. This match, the highlights of the match: Priest with a big dive over the ropes, taking out some plants, playing security. And then the ending, a nice reckoning with Gargano's feet on the middle rope. Priest wins in 1843. In my opinion, we know Gargano can't perform at this level. He's Mr. Takeover, arguably. It's nice to see Damian Priest keep up with him. Priest has been delivering in the ring. He's getting better. Not on the mic, though. That's forever going to be. It looks like
stick to the match. Stick to the match.
Okay.
Sorry. That's for Wednesdays, bro. That's not Wednesdays.
I'm just saying like Damian Priest, like his potential. You have to think about that. It's one dimensional for me. But this match, I gave it 4.25 stars. And you guys, True Heels, you voted on the True Heel Heat Instagram page. You guys also picked Damien Priest to win this, as well as me and Chris on Wednesday Night Warriors. 60% of you went with Priest. 40% of you were wrong. I'll start with Top Guy. What do you think?
I honestly would say that Damian Priest's in-ring work has definitely stepped up ever since his match with Finn Balor. And Damian Priest has been stepping it up. He's impressive. He's been doing the damn thing. Like, I think he's getting used to the in-ring chemistry. He's getting used to working the camera angles. He's getting used to just diving into who he is. I like it. I think he is putting the whole Punishment Martinez to bed. I think Damian Priest is here. I think he has delivered, and he deserves to just literally stick to Damian Priest. This was his best match to me in the WWE so far. I would give this match a solid 4 stars. Johnny Gargano definitely delivered. You know, I think he's gonna go down as probably one of the most underappreciated dudes because he constantly does this. This is night in, night out for him. And he gets looked at, and when he gets put in a match, it's like, oh, why is he in this match? Why is he in this match? Because he fucking delivers. The man is a ring savant. So when you get that man in the ring, let's just take it for what it is because he brings it, especially when it comes to TakeOver.
I'm actually going to piggyback off of what Tom Guy just said. With the Punishment Martinez gimmick that he was running with at the time, he wasn't performing at this type of level, you know. He would have nowhere near as good as a match as he had tonight. Damian Priest is here. He's now. I like the fact that he could keep up with Johnny Gargano, you know, a smaller, faster guy. He went out there and pretty much showed that he can hang with Mr. Takeover and put on a Takeover quality type of match. So I give this match 4 stars, solid. I enjoyed it. It was a great opener. And I can't wait to see more from Damian Priest. I really like that they finally gave him a shot, and he's been stepping it up. He's not just in a position and, you know, floundering and not doing what he can be. He's really showing his potential, and I just want to see where it goes from here.
I thought this was a beautiful opening match. That's my rating. Beautiful. It's a beautiful opening match.
Match.
Don't worry,
Yes.
match.
And then he'll go back
gonna
to
switch
start.
to stars later.
Takeovers, man. We do this all the time. We're inconsistent with this. Johnny with the good heel work. Like Ness said, if you can keep up with Mr. Takeover, I mean, this guy got something special for a guy his size. The charisma.
He's kept up with both
promo
Mr.
work.
Takeovers. You know, Finn Balor's another Mr. Takeover.
True. He has.
Good point.
And that's just a testament to his ability, his worth ethic. Because I mean, I knew he was Punishment Martinez in ROH, but I hadn't seen much of him. So I thought he was this good coming off the bat. But I mean, I'm just glad to see him get in the spotlight. Put it on for the Puerto Ricans. We out here.
Put it on for New York too, because he's from New York. And the fact that we're talking about Damian Priest in 4-star matches, this is amazing fucking progress. Like, this is progress.
Because you never would have had this conversation about
Just like
Martinez.
Damian Priest in a 4-star match. Like, come on.
Next up on the card was Kushida versus Teen Dream, Velveteen Dream. Dream comes out. He's got dishwashing gloves and Don King hair. It's just an ode to Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future, mocking Kushida. Kushida jumps him in the ring when he's making his entrance. Both wearing jeans. This wasn't a street fight, though. Dream calls Kushida Marty during the match. Another Back to the Future ode. Kushida continues the aggressive streak. He fucks up Dream's arm. The good Velveteen Dream showed up in this match to me. His selling was tremendous of his arm. The Dream Valley driver he tries, he gets turned into the hoverboard lock. Dream gives up in 13 minutes. I gave this 4 stars after the match real quickly. Kushida continues to beat Velveteen Dream's ass after the bell. Armbar. The internet loves it. Another submission. Dream is hollering in pain. Kushida is saving children everywhere from Velveteen's sexting hand.
Whoa! Fuck, I did not
Just
think
gonna
this
say
roundtable was gonna turn.
I'm just gonna say
It did. It did.
the internet is very pleased. Can I just throw this out there? One could argue.
Heavy on the team, pal.
The internet is fucking undefeated.
I didn't expect that at all. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm still laughing at that comment, man. It was a solid match. I think. Well, I'm finally glad that they are using Kushida for, takeovers and putting him in a prominent spot. He's been on the roster for. I forgot even when he finally got the NXT. I know he had injury. I am a big Kushida fan. I was watching him since he was in the junior heavyweight division in New Japan, and I've just been waiting for him to get this spot, so he can show what he can do, and let the rest of people that aren't familiar with his history see what he can do. I'm glad it went against Dream, because that's somebody that can take a loss and not hurt him at all. I'm glad that they're showing more of an aggressive side from him. I didn't expect him to just go full I'm gonna fuck you up mode and continue to fuck him up after the match. But I give the match 3.5 stars. I enjoyed it.
I thought the Dream got a little too much offense in this match. I thought Kushida should have just came out, beat the shit out of him for 11 out of the 13 minutes, you know what I mean? First of all, Kushida came out and said, fuck. He said, fuck your entrance. He was on and just came and jumped him while he was on the rope and shit. It was physical. I like the fact that it didn't showcase everything Kushida could do, so people still want to see more. And I love the aggression after the match. I wasn't expecting that. He beat the shit out of Velveteen Dream. He tried to tear that man's shoulder off. It would have been nice if Velveteen would have came out like Biff instead of Doc Brown. I'm a Back in the Future, Mark. I'm sorry. You gotta do the details with me. I rate this match necessary. It was necessary for Velveteen Dream to get his ass beat. It was necessary.
Top guy.
The fact that you've dealt with this for like 18 or 19 Wednesday Night Warriors is fucking amazing.
Come on, he hasn't even gotten high yet.
Necessary? The fuck? Of course, if they had to earn a paycheck, of course the shit was necessary. What the fuck was that bad hairspray? That shit that first of all, they didn't even, he literally probably did that shit right before he came out because the shit leaked onto his face, which was fucking disastrous. You obviously should have did that shit hours before the fucking match. That shit was super rushed, and it clearly showed because he looked like a fucking clown. But then it went uphill from there, actually, because the match was actually good. This was by far, this ain't saying much because he's probably had the biggest fall off from COVID. This is the Dream's best match of 2020, but that's really not saying a lot because his resume kind of sucked this year. I would give this match 3 3/4 stars. It definitely helps to get Kushida potentially in that North American title picture, which is something that would definitely be a nice building block for Kushida going into the future.
There is a promo, a little video. There's a house on a hill. Looks very haunted, very scary. Ooh. And then Shotzi Blackheart comes out of nowhere, scares the shit out of me. It is a promo for NXT Halloween Havoc, October 28th, hosted by Shotzi Blackheart. There's a funny graphic floating around on Twitter of Shotzi standing on Robert Stone. Robert Stone's like, who the fuck made this? It's hilarious. Halloween Havoc NXT, they've taken away, they own WCW. WWE owns WCW. Right in the palm of Vince McMahon's hand. So, isn't this fun? I was hyped for this. This is great. This is great.
No, not at all. Not at all. This is literally what made NXT pay-per-view special is that it didn't happen every fucking 3 to 4 weeks.
It's not a pay-per-view. It's just a
whatever.
NXT show.
Whatever. That shit is Halloween Havoc. That shit is a damn pay-per-view.
Oh, man. You are the Scrooge of Halloween.
No, I'm not the Scrooge of Hollow. I'm like, yo, NXT pay-per-views always felt like you had a long time to build it up and you made something out of it. Now we're getting WWE style, getting implemented into fucking NXT. In 3 weeks' time, you're gonna get a whole nother pay-per-view. Thank you.
Yeah, they do that shit with Starrcade. Now they're doing it with Halloween Havoc. Like, just leave. Leave it in the past.
Great American Bash.
Yeah, Great American. Yeah, like, come on.
This
man.
is Vince pettiness.
Yeah.
I mean, if it is,
there's a lot of people out there that want to see Halloween Havoc.
Though,
If Halloween Havoc is correct, it's October 28th, which would be on a Wednesday. So now let's just give AEW some more ammunition to be like, here, now you doing events now on Wednesdays now. Let's just give them more shit to be like, you just can't stop copying us off with.
I can't fucking wait.
That's gonna be scary as the fucking ratings.
Of course you can't fucking wait.
And I love that Shotzi's hosting it. She's
fucking
perfect.
Mark.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of interested in it too.
The Cruiserweight Championship, Santos Escobar versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. Santos Escobar with the sombrero. Very nice. He's got Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza with him. Tells them to go to the back. I know exactly what the fuck that means. Great action in this match. Great action. And of course, Wilde and Mendoza come right back out. Every damn NXT, they come back out. Swerve Hurricane Rana's Escobar into Wilde and Mendoza. Some guy I never heard of. And I watch NXT. Comes out to help Swerve against these guys.
Shanti Adonis. I never heard this nigga before.
Shanti Adonis? I thought
apparently,
it was Jason Derulo.
Apparently, he's a 205 Live guy. Anyways, Phantom Driver, Swerve kicks out. Swerve's head then hits the exposed steel in the corner of the ring on the apron. Santos ends the match with a double underhook into a face crusher on the knee. Whoa. It looked really nice. 15 minutes, 19 seconds. And I really thought Swerve was going to get this, even though I didn't pick him. I thought this was great drama. What a match. I gave this 4.5 stars.
This actually was, to piggyback that, this was an incredible match. This was an incredible showing by Swerve Scott. This is, Escobar, they definitely showed fate. They showed out, man. This is how you have a middle match. This shit was beautiful. The in-ring psychology was amazing. I know this is Swerve Scott's style, but I just thought there was a little too many flips in his moves to my liking. A little too many unnecessary flips. But other than that, like the ring work was great. The back and forth was amazing. The suspense and the near falls and how it was a well done match. And I was so surprised to see his goons come back out. I was so surprised. Like, I was like, come on. Like, really? The heel's gonna have his people come back out? Fuck's sakes. Damn it, man. And the finish was great. That was a beautiful finishing maneuver. I'm waiting to see what he actually calls that shit, because it was a great maneuver. He could probably execute that on almost anybody. So that's really, really good to have in his repertoire. I would give this match a solid 4.25. No, this is a 4.25 star match for me. It was a really, really great piece of ring work. And this was going to be hard to top. This set a pretty nice bar for later on. So this was a phenomenal match, actually.
Chris, did you have a name idea for that finisher?
The Machete Driver. Straight from the cartel.
You got that shit straight from Grand Concourse.
That shit straight from the Barrio in Tijuana. Minimal interference, which I wasn't expecting, but I'm not shocked that WWE would be like, fuck it, just send him out there, even though they said it was going to be like a clean match. I get it. Good high spots by Swerve. I understand. That's his style. I mean, I like it. That's just shit that it's different, Not everybody's doing shit like he does. He does it a certain way. It makes him feel unique. The dirty finish, again, with the taking the padding off the ropes in the beginning and then using it towards the end when it was supposed to be a clean finish. I guess it's going to keep prolonging the story. which I'm all for because this was a good match. So to see him in a gimmick match of some sort for the championship, maybe like a ladder match or something like that. I like it. I'm actually gonna rate this match. Ready?
Shocker.
4 stars.
Oh, there we go.
I told you.
All right, we get some stars. At least he gave more effort than fucking necessary.
It wasn't necessary. Velveteen getting his ass beat. That wasn't necessary. I thought it was necessary.
Speaking of necessary, Ness, what did you think?
Yeah, that was nice. Nice little transition. Nice segue. I enjoyed this match a lot. These guys actually, for those that don't know, these guys were both in Lucha Underground, Killshot and King Cuerno, so they definitely have a lot of history. A lot of the things that I liked in this match were the high spots. I'm a Lucha Libre mark, so a lot of the flips and the fast-paced action, I just love that shit. Like, again, this match was a lot of high-paced action. It was just great overall. I gave it 4.2 stars. I loved it. At this point of the show, this was my favorite match.
I forgot to say during the last match, 67% of you picked Kushida, 33% of you picked Dream, and in this match, this was the tightest one as far as the poll goes. 52% of you were right in picking Escobar, 48% of you picked Swerve. Next up on the show was the Women's Championship, Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. They've done this before on Takeover, but this time for the championship, great action as you would expect. A ref bump as he gets caught up in all the action. Candice with the wicked stepsister. Gargano runs down with a referee shirt. He tries a fast count, doesn't work. Io kicks out. Gargano then gets the championship belt and drops it to Candice very sneakily as he argues with the ref. Candice nails Io with the title. Great near fall. Johnny throws a tantrum. And then eventually Io hits the Spanish fly and over the moonsault for the win in 16:44. I thought this was a good match. Io, you guys picked Io 58% to 42% for Candice. You're correct. I give this 4 stars.
It was a good match. Physical, good pace. They killed the referee twice. first with Candice hit him with the back elbow forearm, and that Io just fucking obliterated. He just got obliterated. Gargano with the ref shirt, fucking dork. It was great though. It was good. It's good heel shit, man. Gargano grows on me every week. Io at this point, the only way you can pin her 1, 2, 3 is you gotta hit her with a fucking Mack truck because she takes everything and she kicks out at 2. Gets the shoulder rub. I don't know what to rate it. I'm gonna give it 3 stars. 3 stars.
Oh man, Chris, I think you severely underrated this match. Well, star rating wise, but we know, star ratings and phrases, that's all you, brother. But I enjoyed this match as well a lot. As always, the ladies come out and put on a hell of a match. The atmosphere of wrestling now, we can expect the women's division to come out and put on a match that can hang with the men's division. There's at least one match on a pay-per-view or card that the women go out there and they have one of the best matches of the night. And this was certainly no different. These ladies definitely had the quote-unquote fighting spirit, which that I look for in certain matches where they go out and they can just keep it going. They're not going to back down from each other. They're going to go out there and not only, again, compete against their male counterparts, but they're also going to compete against each other. And these two are definitely two of the best women's wrestlers in the world, not even just in NXT or in WWE. I can say that they're two of the best of the women's wrestlers in the world. A little slight overbooking with the, Johnny coming out, playing a ref, and the ref taking all these bumps and shit. But, I thoroughly enjoyed the match a lot. I don't know who's going to be the one to take Io down because they're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at her, and she's just swatting all that shit out of the way. I mean, hey, well, we're going to get to that. They're definitely going to get to that. We're definitely going to get to that. I give it 4 I give it 4.25 stars. I really enjoyed this match.
I will say though, I mean, with the evolution and the progress of women's wrestling, their bar is set so high now. So when you see matches like this that happens on TakeOver that is not like rock star knockouts, you tend to be underwhelmed a little bit. And let's give it some credit. The TakeOver prior, these 3 matches prior to this match were fucking awesome. So this match had a lot to go up against, and I think they delivered. I think they did really well. I mean, Candice has come a long fucking way, man. Like, oh my God, has Candice come a long way? Because it took me a while to actually get get adapted to this new version of Candice. I thought this shit was whack in the beginning, but it has definitely grown on me and it is transferred into her in-ring psychology, which is really, really good. I really thought that this match stacked up well with the rest of the card. I would give this match 3.75 stars. This match was really good. It was really good. I just I would have given it 4 stars if Candice would have won the match after all of that. I just thought that after all of that, and then it just ended really kind of suddenly after the Spanish Fly and the moonsault, I would have kind of given it a little bit more. I just thought there would have been a little bit more meat to that, but I thought it was still a really phenomenal match. I think they still delivered really well and stacked up really well with the men.
After the show on Twitter, Johnny Gargano, he says, it's almost comical at this point. Something has to change. I'm better than this. We're bigger than this.
Does that sound like a call from one of the other 2 shows that might be happening?
After the match, Theo still in the ring.
Oh, God.
Toni Storm appears on the video screen. She has a message for Io. She's in NXT now. And, here I am thinking, oh, she's the mysterious motorcycle rider. Toni Storm. Yeah. Well, better than Bo Dallas.
It fit.
But wait.
It fit.
No,
it's so fit. Like, it fit. It was, like, so perfect.
She's not.
And then
because
here we go.
the motorcycle rider is driving the streets, enters the building. She takes off the helmet. It's another woman. It's Ember Moon. Out of nowhere. Why would you do the Toni Storm thing and then follow it with Ember Moon? I'm more excited for Toni Storm coming in than Ember Moon. I thought this was bad to just lump these 2 together. You could have done the Toni Storm on NXT if you want to do that.
This was fucking retarded. It was just like, it's like, yo, this is when like WWE has to just stick their nose in the fucking business of NXT. Like, they just got to. It's their company, so it's like, you know what? Toni ain't good enough. We got to give you a debut and a return at the same time. In the fucking 3-minute span. In a 3-minute span, we get this awesome clip from Toni that kind of puts Io on notice to let her know that it's Toni time. She's coming for her. Look out. Oh no, but the fucking promo ain't done yet. It ain't done yet. And then you see this chick come out, Ember Moon, and she comes out with this literally a Streets of Rage biker outfit. She looks like one of the little Goonies with the little biker outfits. Literally looked like this was thrown together at the last moment. And I just was flabbergasted. I was fucking flabbergasted. I just felt great because I was able to fuck with my co-host SP about this shit. Because I was fucking flabbergasted. But like, why? Why both at the same time? This is why you have a weekly episodic fucking show. No. Let's just shoot our load off, shoot them both. We can't wait. We can't wait. It's like, oh my God, you guys are killing me.
First of all, if you're gonna bring out Ember, you're not bringing her out in a fucking Kawasaki. Bring her out in a fucking Harley. Like, she comes out straight out of a Mad Max movie. She looks like a Mad Max, like a Viking, you know what I mean? Like some type of post-apocalyptic character. Thank God it wasn't Bo Dallas. Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I was gonna throw my fucking I'm gonna throw something in my TV. But then Ember Moon does us Ember Moon shit. Right after she fucking debuts, takes this happy ass selfie with the NXT logo in the background. Like, shorty, what are you?
Oh, speaking of great promos, Ashanti Adams. Or what's his name? I don't even know.
Ashanti Adon. Oh, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, and then the motherfucking No Way you had No Way Jose and JTG had a fucking baby and it came out with that shit. Like,
Bro,
what the fuck was?
When you go to a Rite Aid, right, or you go to a Walgreens, right? You get the 3 levels. Let's say you're looking for protein, right? You go to the first protein, and it's that real fucking protein, and it says JTG. And then you go to the second protein, which is just a little bit cheaper, but it gets the job done, and it says JTG Light. And then you go to the fucking Walgreens version,
brand.
and you get the 2-for-1 pack, and it says Ashanti Adonis on it.
And then he was mad hype. Like, anybody knew who the fuck he was. Like, bruh.
I'm not gonna lie. It looked like he took his gimmick a little too serious, and he was 4 shots of Henny in.
Romeo, you like defending shit like this. Like, what the fuck was that?
That's a myth. That's a myth. Then it's time for the main event of the evening. Finn Balor versus Kyle O'Reilly for the NXT Championship. Before the match, they got that pop-up music. Something big is about to happen. It's a big match feel. Undisputed Era in its entirety. They wished Kyle O'Reilly good luck. Adam Cole with the hug and the I love you. This match, early on, mat wrestling, chess match, early. Taking their time. Finn eventually works that midsection of Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly bleeds from the mouth, blood and guts. Commentary keeps teasing that the ref is going to save Kyle from himself and stop this match. Kyle continues to grind and fight back. Finn Balor eventually finds himself in some knee bars and some heel hooks. His lower body is getting worked by Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly kicks out of the 1916. But Finn Balor ends it with the coup de grace. And he starts bleeding from the mouth. More blood and guts. Finn Balor wins. After the match, Finn helps Kyle to his feet. Mad respect. This match, hard-hitting, stiff, physical, mat wrestling, technical wrestling, almost MMA aspects in this match. 76% of you chose Finn Balor to win correctly. I gave this match 4.5 stars. Before we get into the aftermath, let's just talk about the match. Chris, what'd you think?
I fucking love this match. It was physical. The storytelling was amazing. You precondition yourself for this type of match. It's going to have some time. It's going to be a breakdown at first, and it's going to build its way up. And they delivered. And the pacing, just everything you want in a match, you just had in this match. And we couldn't go wrong either way with the result, whether it was Finn retaining or Kyle O'Reilly becoming new champ. It's just one of those matches where either way you go is just fucking, it would have made for magic. So, really good match. I would say, though, a few more high spots and maybe a little bit more time, I would give it 5 stars. So that's my rating. Almost. It was almost 5 stars. Just need a little bit more.
What the fuck, Chris?
So 4.5.
Yes, that's equivalent to 4. See, Romeo understands. Wednesday Night Warrior shit. Get with the program, yes. Get with the program. He understands.
I'm gonna just start off with the rating first. I gave it 4.5 stars as well. Again, piggybacking on what Chris said, this match definitely had everything, man. It was everything that you want in a match. This definitely had it. I actually was looking forward to the mat wrestling, the technical ability for the most part. I'm a huge Kyle O'Reilly fan. I knew, obviously, Finn was going to retain, but I definitely would have loved to see Kyle get a single title run because I seen him have a Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Championship run, and he was phenomenal. He can definitely have singles matches and go out there and deliver and on his own, as well as being the tag team specialist that most people know him as. The match is everything, man. Like, I can't praise it enough. Like, it was just it was gritty. It was a lot of physicality. You know, it kept you invested. People were on, like, as we all just talked about it amongst ourselves, we were all just like, yo, this is just like so fucking great. This is just a great match. These guys are just going out there fucking killing each other and still like doing a lot and doing the most, but not doing too much, you know, not just like doing moves here and there just for the sake of doing moves. You know, congratulations to Finn for retaining. I would love to see a rematch if they go down that route. I don't know if it's gonna top this match, but, you know, I'm going to just stay in the moment, and this match was amazing. It was phenomenal. Kudos to both men for this match, and, again, I gave it 4.5 stars. I loved it.
I'm going to be a little biased because this is something I was looking forward to for the entire time that Kyle won that gauntlet, and this was something that I knew was going to do exactly what you guys have all stated. In-ring story, in-ring psychology. Like, this is why I graded this takeover refreshing, because you don't get this from the WWE often with ring work like this. Like, this was literally a wrestling match with trade-offs, with ring psychology, with people picking at spots. Kyle is getting his abdomen and his rib and his midsection messed up, which is causing his internal bleeding. Then you get Finn Balor that's getting his leg worked on. And then everything is just smash, hard hitting. Like, they are fucking each other up. And it is the action is enabling them to sell what's already happening. Like, it was a beautiful thing to see. And then the way it just ended, it just like literally, they had trade-offs. Finn hit his shit. Both men were exhausted as fuck, and neither could just get up. Like, it was a beautiful thing to see. And I would have given it 5 if Kyle would have won, because I was biased. I was rocking the Red Dragon for the entire night. I was like, I wanted this so bad for Kyle O'Reilly, but I knew it wasn't going to happen because I picked Finn. I thought the finish to me, I'm giving this match 4.7. I'm giving it 4.75 stars. I'm giving it 4.75 stars because they didn't get in their own way. That every fucking match has to have some type of dramatic, suspenseful finish, and this was just straight bare bone ass kicking. 2 men fucked each other up to the core, and there was one winner.
After the match, Rich Holland appears in the crowd. He's got Adam Cole over his shoulder, and he dumps Adam Cole's beaten up, broken body in front of the ring. Fish and Strong come out, wondering what the hell happened. You know, they're concerned about Adam Cole. Kyle O'Reilly looks very concerned. Finn Balor shakes his head. He ain't see shit.
He was in a fucking match. They're asking him what happened. Like,
Finn Balor, like, what happened? Like, was Finn Balor in the back?
He the dumbest question
of the night. It's the dumbest question of the night. How the fuck Roderick Strong asked Finn Balor if he saw? No, he just got the fucking blood kicked out of his fucking mouth. And you gonna be like, oh, did you see what happened? No, motherfucker, I was having a fight of my life.
I think that stupid question is very telling to maybe where they will go next with this. That ending was much flatter than just having Kyle and Finn show mad respect, and that's it. But it feels like there's a long game here with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly that for me, I just want to wait to see it play out before I judge and say, oh, what a stupid damn ending. If they don't capitalize on this, then yeah, this was stupid. But to me, I want to see it play out still. Do you guys feel different?
I don't dislike the ending because they gotta do shit to carry on. This is a non-stop program that has to keep going. So if you're going to give me a 30-second crap finish to make something happen for Wednesday night, that's not going to make me enjoy the 2.5 hours that I watch less that I watch. They basically gave you the TV ending. That was the ending to continue on to TV. Then you're going to start, this is the TV ending. We got the pay-per-view. So you're going to hit me with that last 45 seconds and tell me the ending was whacked, and you're a fucking idiot, because the ending had nothing to do with the meat of the entire pay-per-view. The pay-per-view was fucking phenomenal.
This can go either one of two ways. Maybe we're going to see Undisputed Era face turn, maybe. Or this is just another underhanded tactic from asshole Adam Cole that we all know to grow in love and know that he does shit like this from time to time. I don't know. Like I said, we got because he does.
My
shit
question
like
about that whole thing: where the fuck was Fish and Strong when Adam Cole was getting his ass beat? Where the fuck were they?
That is a very good question, which
Exactly.
tells me that maybe they're all in cahoots together, and Kyle O'Reilly's going to be the
they're going to try to kick Adam Cole out of the UE.
That's another possibility.
It depends where this leads to, because
where was Strong and Fish?
If it leads to Kyle O'Reilly leaving the UE, that kind of sucks, because I want to see the UE stick together. But if it just leads to Ridge Holland getting the rub and having a feud with the Undisputed Era. Come on, this shit got Vince written all over it.
This is where you gonna get your WWE.
Undisputed Era, Ridge Holland.
This is where you get your WWE shit, because you know we getting Rich Holland versus Adam Cole at Halloween Havoc. You know what's happening.
Rich Holland has been around for what? A month?
A month, like, yeah.
Adam Cole had a fucking match on TakeOver with Pat McAfee. So why the fuck would we be surprised that we're going to try to build an up-and-coming talent when he just had a match with a fucking punter?
Io Shirai. I think she's just going to fuck around with Toni Storm and Ember Moon. And then eventually this is all leading to WrestleMania weekend. That TakeOver. Rhea Ripley versus Io Shirai. I mean, what else are we leading up to here?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think you're absolutely right about that, which is, again, why the call-up for Johnny and Candice just makes sense, because you literally just brought two of the biggest women that your company has back into NXT. You brought Ember Moon and freaking Toni Storm to NXT now. Where does she fit in now? Like, that's where you get lost. You get lost and shit like that. And the SmackDown women's division needs help. Shit needs help.
Well, it feels like it's been a while since we had a multi-women's title match. So you never know if they pull out like a ladder match, 4, 5, 6 women in a ladder match for WrestleMania weekend, which is always welcomed.
Facts.
Match of the night. Sorry, I have matches of the night. And that's two of them. Swerve and Escobar, and Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly. I couldn't choose, so I'm going to just pick them both.
You know what? I'm going to follow that sentiment, because I was just going to give it to the main event. But, since we're going to... If you gave it to 2 matches, I'm going to give it 2 matches too.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. The Cruiserweight title match was definitely a favorite of mine, and the main event was... You just couldn't go wrong with it, so I'm just going with both of them. Fuck it. Yeah. Cold matches of the night.
Match of the night. Yeah, I'm gonna stick traditionally. Event to me was what I wanted in a match. It's everything I wanted in a match. So that to me was, I wanted a clean finish. I wanted 1-on-1. Yes, Swerve and Escobar was fucking amazing, and I don't want to take anything away from that, and I'm not taking anything away from that. I'm not discrediting it. I'm not making it any lower, but that title match was everything I wanted in a main event. So I'm going with that main event as the match of the night.
Both really, really good matches. Like, it's hard to choose, but the main event, I think, was just that much better by a little bit more. So I'm going to go with the main event as well.
Chris, you want to lead us off MVP?
MVP, man, I'm going to have to go with Kyle O'Reilly, because he just showed out, man. He proved to, I guess, a national audience, maybe people that haven't seen him prior to this, that he can really be like a main event star as a singles competitor. He could put on a main event level type match for sure. We all know the charisma and character is there, so the match was just the icing on the cake. I mean, even though he lost in a losing effort, there's a lot of... This was great all around. There's a lot of guys you could say MVP. Kushida, fucking Escobar and Scott, either one of them, but I'm going to have to go with Kyle O'Reilly.
It's a good choice there. It's a really good choice for the MVP, but I'm actually going to kind of go co-MVPs with this one. I'm going to go with the combination of Damien Priest and Swerve Scott, because this was their takeover moment, and they fucking delivered. They delivered. And to get 4 and 4.5 star, 4.25 matches, whatever you want to say out of them, they came with the big boys and they fucking delivered on a really grand stage with a very stacked card.
I'm going to go with co-MVPs, actually. And then just for the people that I picked for matches of the night, Swerve Scott, Santos Escobar, Kyle O'Reilly, and Finn Balor. You know, both those matches and all the guys involved in those matches did phenomenal. Kept me on the edge of my seat, delivered to the highest level. You know, and I just got to give them the praise for it. So I'm giving all those guys co-MVPs.
This was very hard to pick an MVP. I almost wanted to say Triple H or Shawn Michaels, like whatever locker room speech they gave before the show to everybody, the entire locker room.
That video, that opening video package, you know that shit was all Triple H. That shit was beautiful.
Oh yeah. They just sparked a fire in everyone that performed tonight. So my MVP is, I've never done this before. Everybody who was in a match tonight is the MVP. They all delivered. Not everybody that was not in a match, but everybody that was in a wrestling match tonight, MVP. They all shined. They all showed out. Those are my MVPs. And I will start off with the jabroni, or the LVP of the night for me.
Oh, Lord.
Motherfucker, Ashanti, fucking Adonis, whatever the fuck his name is, Adam. I don't know why I wrote Adam. My phone just wanted to say whatever it wanted to say. Whoever that guy was, that is a 205 Live mainstay. He sucks. And this is the best friend that Isaiah Swerve Scott can get? Come on. Isaiah can do a lot better than this.
Yo,
that's my
LV. It's actually very high praise for somebody I don't even know his name to.
Again, I'm going to go with co-LVPs, co-jabronis. And it's the married couple of the Garganos, because they both fucking lost.
Man.
Johnny, you know, taking his L, and then going to his wife's match, coming out to do the extra shit, and she still fucking loses. I mean, it kind of should just be John. You know what? I'm sorry. It's not going to be co-MVPs. Candice, you get off.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just going to be Johnny, because he loses his match, comes out, does all that extra shit, and his wife still loses the match. What the fuck, Johnny?
Bro, how you do a fast count and you don't get to 3?
Exactly.
Like,
and then like you're getting bitched out by the ref on top of that.
That's my shirt. That's my shirt.
Yeah, get out of here. No, you get out.
You arguing for a shirt that's already on your fucking body. Give me my shirt back. Like, give me my shirt back. You're wearing your shirt, you fucking moron. This was fucking easy for me. The LVP to me was fucking Velveteen Dream. Like, this was fucking. Like, who the fuck comes to the ring with unfinished hairspray and it oozes onto his face? Like, he came out literally looking like the fucking bootleg version of We 1000 from Terminator or some shit. Like how do you have shit that you fucking spray on your head and it who does this? That leaks onto your entire body. Like, no, I have never seen no dumb shit like that before. Not even Jeff Hardy makes this kind of mistakes. And Jeff Hardy goes into every match high as fuck. And Velveteen Dream goes in with, you can see there is extra patches of silver in his hair from where he kept the spray can too long. He looks like he did it himself. So I can't even blame his makeup team, because he was probably his makeup team and he did all of this to his damn self. And then he loses. Like, Total LVP right there. He's the LVP, jabroni, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Velveteen Dream, chalk it up for him.
Well, he's not my jabroni of the night, but I just want to say Velveteen Dream did look like the mortician from Tales from the Hood. With the gray hair and the streak and the bulgy eyes and the dolls. You know what I mean?
And then janitor gloves, bro. You had fought with janitor gloves for half the fight.
I will say my jabroni tonight. JTG Light, Walgreens JTG. Ashanti, what the fuck is his last name? Adonis?
Yeah.
The fucking nerve. The nerve.
This guy came,
First of all,
he was like,
what guy is named Ashanti?
oh my.
Ashanti is rolling over in her grave.
And she's alive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. We are going to put our thumbs out. And 3, 2, 1, we will give NXT TakeOver 31 a thumbs up or thumbs down. 3, 2, 1. Unanimous thumbs up. 2 thumbs up from Chris. We're going to rate this from a scale of 0 to 10. I'm old. I have a really bad memory. But this is probably maybe the best NXT pay-per-view all year. I think definitely the best WWE umbrella pay-per-view. I give this pay-per-view an 8.3.
I'm giving this a solid 8.
I give it 8.5. I really can't say nothing bad about it. Again, the Io Shirai, Candice Larae match had a little bit, maybe too many shenanigans, but other than that, every match delivered.
I was very close to giving it a 9. Very close to giving it a 9 because I do think that this was the best takeover this year. I do think that unless memory doesn't serve me correct, I don't remember if Takeover Portland was this year or was that the end of last year. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Portland is this year.
So this would probably be one edge behind that one. This was a solid pay-per-view. I would second that. I would give this one 8.5 stars. This was good from top to bottom. There's not that many pay-per-views where all matches, every single match delivered. Every match on the card delivered. Everything was good about it. It loses points to me based on the fucking double debut and return and that stupidity where you just took away Toni Storm's entire shine to fucking have Ember Moon come out. And then the most and then the most pointless shit with Ridge Holland at the end of the fucking show. So it only loses points for that, but other than that, it was fucking great. So I would give it an 8.5 too.
If this pay-per-view had been in an arena full of 20K or so screaming fans, do you think this compares more closely to NXT Portland?
I do think so because I think that you would have gotten a great reaction out of Swerve Scott and Escobar. That match would have gotten the standing ovation of the night. That would have been the match that everybody got up for. That would have been the match that everybody clapped for because there's always that match that everybody respects. Hard body at the end. That would have been the match right there. Yeah. Of course, the Kyle and Finn match would have gotten it once they stood up and greeted each other and shook. Once they had that respect at the end, but then you would have got the dumb silence when Ridge Holland came out, and you would have got the "what the fuck is this" at the end of the night from the crowd. Like this shit would have just been one of those quiet endings to a pay-per-view because why is he here? But I do think it would have had some. I would have had some comparable value to it. Yeah.
Don't forget. Usually takeovers, like the really good takeovers, they start off with a really good tag match, and this takeover they started off with a one-on-one match, but the fucking one-on-one match was really good. Where it kind of felt like a tag match, like a takeover tag match. In the comparison to the level of excitement, so I think the crowd seeing that opening match would have been hot. So yeah, it would have made for a better takeover. You know what I mean?
And crowds are always hot for Johnny matches. Matches.
Yeah, exactly. I think Priest in a crowd too would be.
Yeah, he would have gotten a lot of love. He would have gotten a lot of love because of his performance. Absolutely. He would have definitely gotten a lot of love. But Johnny matches, everybody gets up for because everybody, ever since Johnny and Andrade had that match at Philadelphia, it's like, oh shit, we can't take no match for granted for this guy no more because he
Yeah.
fucking comes through.
Ness, where can everybody find you online? Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at skinny_Kravitz, on Instagram at _skinny_Kravitz_, and on Facebook, not for you weirdos, at Ness Rothstein. For the cool folk, you can add me, just don't chat me.
This motherfucker's spitting. Find you.
_Flair.
Didn't we go through this fake shit at the last roundtable? I wasn't
You
on.
know what, man? I've really been thinking about changing it. I'm about to just change that shit to Chris G or something.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yo, find me at
guy
Spick.
Yeah. Drunk guy got to me. It's clever, but it's 2020. Shit got to change. So
Somebody's gonna get offended by your name.
Yeah. You're gonna have to change. That's probably why I don't get like tweeted by people and shit.
Top Guy, where can the weirdos find you?
The weirdos can find me on Instagram at TrueHill_TopGuyJJ. At Facebook, I am Justin Johnson. I am not afraid of you motherfuckers. The 10 that's gonna come at me for the entire fucking year. Because at the same time, my woman is gonna literally tell me about the 79 that she got in one day. Romeo, tell them where the fuck they can find you at. God damn it.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at the Pride of NY. Right here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel, Wednesday Night Warriors. This Wednesday, we'll talk about the fallout from Takeover and the 30 years of Chris Jericho. And also True Rewind every Monday or Tuesday. I think this week we're talking about the final Raw versus Nitro of 1995, which had the Shawn Michaels Tell Me a Lie music video, and Medusa dropping the WWF Women's Championship in the trash. Ugh. What a week. So that is going to do it for this NXT TakeOver 31 roundtable for Chris G, my Wednesday night warrior compadre, for Ness, Mr. Ness XT, the baby making extraordinaire, the champion of baby making, and the true heel residential alcoholic OG, Top Guy JJ. I am Romeo Anthony Cologne. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next pay-per-view roundtable. What pay-per-views? I don't even fucking know. We'll see you there.
Supposed to be Hell in a Cell or whatever the fuck that shit is.